What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Returnable from the 2. He brushed him off with ease. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. Good strike downfield to Lane. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, getting it for the first time. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pick.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19-18, set, hurt.
2nd down give to Krosky-Merritt. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 35 to figure out.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
19 Tiger.
Now they send their back in motion right. 3rd and short, Daniels. The left side's caught by Sinnott. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready? 68. Ready?
Design bootleg here. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's caught. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Panther. Cook 18, Pioneer.
Give it to Krosky-Merritt. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers force the turnover on the first series of this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Set. 60 red. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Blue 32. Set, go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. He'll go quickly to the right. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Pickup of 2 here. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready. Yellow, 43, ready.
Here's the long back on the handoff. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Deron Payne on the stop. 4 yards.
We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Charlotte in just a moment. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ran into it all that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Ready.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. 10 block, set, go. Hut.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has his man. It stops. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Dive play straight ahead. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Come on, set. 45, one, set.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
3rd and long for him here. This gets the 1st and more. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Deputy! Cougar 19!
They'll air it out on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Down before the return gets far.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Hut.
Trying the right side. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Black. 10 black. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Running back gets it on the draw. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Blue check. Set. Ready?
Back to the well again. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Hut.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Escapes the pocket. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Got Sinnott. It's complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Here we go.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 15. And the Washington first down.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Daniels is going to throw again. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Past the 60. Warriors 70.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Braden Mann on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Fight, 60.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he gets it back. Oh, there's still a shot at the first. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Ultra. Go up. Set. Cut.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty, so now we get an untimed down.
Field, black. Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Running it after the penalty. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cut.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Steal. Check. Set.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup. That's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Down. Ready.
Another carry for him. And the run will not work. He is soft to the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
It's a fake direct snap to the up man. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble, as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
19 Tiger. 18 Rattler.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Panther and left. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Daniels to throw on fourth. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 10.
Sending him on the dive. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hey.
Hand off on 2nd and short. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Five DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd.
Here we go. Go red. 50. Quick. Hey, red. Set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Setting up the running back screen. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Panthers first.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
He's on the move past the 15. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 20-zip lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
21. Commanders, nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Thrown back, gets the handoff. He sells it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get up. Lions.
Daniels. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That's good for a Washington first down.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the fourth. They've got first down here from the 36.
Come on, come on.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up second and a yard at the 45-yard line.
Hold it ready.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Plowing up the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
48-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Sending the tight end in motion left.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Koski Merritt on first down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, because they drop it behind the line. Working quickly here. Daniels back to throw. This is Ridley working the right side. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down.
19 Tiger, 9 Dragon 60.
Here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Ready,
Give it pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
set, ready, switch, yellow. Set, hunt.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down as the drive starts out for the 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up second and 5 at the 28-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Ready.
He'll call his own number. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
On the set.
So now here's third and 5.
Set, go red. Yellow, 22. Smash, red. Red, yellow. Ready.
Looking to throw here. Caught, nice game left side. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Mikey Sandra still on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Back-to-back carries here. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on, hey, green. 52 blue, green jack. Hut, hut.
They go with a design keeper. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Check pink. Here we go, here we go. 50 green. Set.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
Go! Hurt, hurt, Cowboy 80.
Give it to Krosky Merritt. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because this ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards.
Ready.
Play fake here. Daniels. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
19, Tiger, 19, 19, tight, 19, trap 60, trap 60. Check go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Makes the tackle. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ready, ready. Ready. Yellow, 22.
So the Panthers pick up the win here. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one.